Oh, Alpha, man. Ooh, I was just trying to take a break. I think I don't even know if you look at my videos, man, but if you do, I'm sorry for always kind of piggybacking off to you. But I can't, you're kind of a good jumping off point. Seriously, you're the only one that you're the only one that would, will keep me posted about these kinds of things. And I thank you for that. But let me do this. Okay, this motherfucker right here, Matt Hughie, freaking saying if we got outlaw video games to stop mass shooting, and our society is falling apart because gay people are getting married and hooking up. Let me make this clear for every last one of you. I don't know, man, Hughie. I don't know. Maybe you were touched by the wrong angel or something. I don't know. But honestly, sir, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Just fuck you. But because let me tell you something. Mass shootings will still happen if video games are even if video games do become outlawed. It was because no, it's never that the fact that people are fucked in the head sometimes, whether that be their environment or the people they hang around. No, it's always about the freaking video games. I'm sick of people like you, honestly, always saying that you got that you guys always say that it's because of video games are people are dying left and right like this and this and this. No, it's stupid people and people that don't want to take any crazy people and people that want to take don't want to take responsibility for their fucking actions. But no, it's always the video games. It's always the video games' fault if someone gets fucking slaughtered and some freaking killer that's probably out of his gourd already says that they did this because Mass Effect did this, or they did this because Doom did this, or they did this because Duke Nukem did this. Dude, a lot of people say like, what would it be like if I went after the true capitalist ghost, whatever his name was. Oh, it'd be just me it'd just be me getting him angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier. That's how I picture that. And then he's like, because I looked at some of his old stuff, his videos and stuff, how fucked up he really is. Like, oh, that'd just be me annoying the ever loving fuck out of him. But I digress. Getting back to this. Basically, it, trust me. As much as I believe our society is going to shit, but I don't think it's gonna break America. I think everybody's becoming a little bit more stupider, but that's not because of gay. Not because of gay marriage. No. Psst. What, man? Do you think gay people just like make people dumber? No. It's just how some people are. But yeah, blame it on the gay people. You got nothing else to blame it on. Blame it on the environment, our society, anything that has a valid point. The gay people, like, man, were you smoking? Were you smoking the heavenly ganj? Were you smoking the heavenly ganj? That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying fuck you. And you probably look at me and my channel like, oh, this motherfucker does voices. Okay, you probably wouldn't say this motherfucker does voices, but you'd probably say, oh, this young man does voices. He's speaking with the devil or some shit. Trust me, I've heard it all. Anything you actually would have to say to me, I have heard everything. You can't really do nothing that surprises me. Next. Now, You may look at me in Alpha, and you may see, yeah, we're gamers. What do we know? We're just soulless people playing these soulless video games. And we worship Stan. We worship Stan. Yeah, I know, Satan. I'm making a joke. Follow it. But really, we just, really, me and Alpha are kind of the same. We're just tired of these people like this motherfucker just constantly trying to attack video games for whatever reason. It's never the reason. It's never for a right reason. I mean, not like I think that, you should attack video games for the right reason, but it's always some sort of double agenda that they have. That's why I don't like Nita Sarkeesian, because even she has a double agenda. She has an end game. This motherfucker does too. And everybody needs to at least see that, because really, that's the truth. Feminist Frequency, if you're even hearing me, your leader, Nita Sarkeesian, is using all of you. Not like anybody, not anyone from the Feminist Frequency like they care, but they're using you. And whoever mate Hughie has, Haggy, Hughie, whatever his name is, he's using all you. Like little puppets. And that's why I hate people like that. They don't really believe the shit that they're talking about. They just want to use.
In the win because of gay marriage. So, oh man, those fucking gays, they're getting married. Society's doomed. That's the kind of shit that he's saying. So, gay people hooking up and actually being in love and staying together.
Again, I don't think that's the reason our society is going down. It's just, I'm just saying it's bogging down because of all the stupid shit. Kind of like the stuff you're saying that Alpha is reporting and kind of burning you on. That's what I believe.
Oh, this entire country's going to hell. I always wonder, if you fucking hate it, leave. Nobody's going to fucking stop you. Nobody's going to miss you. But you're going and saying that kind of shit, then this kind of shit. Just like, how the fuck are you taken serious? And sheeple. Just tons of sheeple don't want to think for themselves, but they think that you're logical, and it's quite the opposite. It's offensive, if anything. It's offensive that you were taken serious. It's offensive that you sleep well at night. It's offensive that there is going to be those in positions of power that are going to take you serious and then help you. Damn the many, but help the few. Privileged.
And
you're part of that 1%.
And the few people
that can go fuck.
And the few people that will listen to me and Alpha are the ones that will actually use their heads and actually not follow this dude. And people, I'm just saying this right now. Use your heads. Do you really believe that video games will stop, outlawing video games will stop mass shootings? I mean, there was once a time when you guys banned Grand Theft Auto, and there was still violence. No matter what anybody says, there will always be violence because we always have fucked up people that are willing to do fucked up things for whatever reason. But it's the video game's fault. It's the video game's fault. It's the developers. It's the company's fault that this is going on, right? By your logic, by everybody's logic that believes video games are of the devil, you all believe that shit, right? And to this, I say no. It's violent, yeah, but it's not teaching anybody to do anything evil. That's not what video games are all about. It's about having fun, kids. You need to understand that. It's about having fun. To lose yourself in the world for a little bit and have some fun, get out some of your aggression, and Enjoy a game, enjoy its story, have fun, cry a little bit because the story is so good. Not this freaking, not freaking thinking that it's so horrible it needs to be outlawed. Again, the crazy people are the ones that do this shit, not anybody else. Not anyone else. And the people who are logical like to use video games fun and violent to plead insanity so they don't have to take any responsibility for their fucking actions. You know? You old farts act like I don't see, like me, Alpha, and the rest of us that actually think don't have functional brains. We ain't your sheeple. We actually do think. You know? We do think. It's, you know? But everybody else gonna follow you because everybody else, like a good percent of people are gonna follow you because you're some big dude that's so fucking important. But me and Alpha and the rest of these people have a greater pool because people actually watch us. That's the thing. And seriously, soccer moms, if you don't want your kids to buy the shit, if you don't want your kids to buy a game or a certain toy you find offensive, be parents. Be fucking parents and tell them no. That's all I gotta say. I'm Bugsy, I'm the Fanbrad Basher, and everybody, I'll see you in the next video. Be smart. Do not listen to this motherfucker for a second. And use those beautiful things you call minds.